theme of psychology of vision based on my limited knowledge. I'm really excited about it, and I think I was one of the maybe first few that registers for it. I think the conference is coming up in October, if memory serves correctly, and I'm just excited. He's really a doctor of soul. Guru Singh is going to be involved, and a lot of other healing practitioners. So the dynamic trio are putting together this amazing event. And again, it goes back to the same idea, the idea that you know, no matter how well we take care of ourselves, no matter how sheltered of a life we have, eventually, sooner or later, we'll have a bite. Something is going to bite us. We'll have a dog bite. And it's how we look at that dog bite, how we look at that trauma, that would really determine whether a piece of our soul would be taken away from us and we would be incomplete from that point on, or we could go through a trauma, but at the same time, the trauma would not have us. We could have cancer, but cancer won't have us. We could have another terminal illness, but that illness would not have us. And we could have a complete and whole life. And I think having that powerful vision would allow us, would inspire us and empower us to get the realignment that we need to tap into our own inherent healing potential. Physician, the root of the word is physis, P-H-Y-S-I-S. Physis, I think it's a Greek word or a Greek root that means that inherent healing potential that in Ayurvedic medicine we refer to it as prana, and in traditional Chinese medicine we refer to it as qi. So we all have it. We all have that. And it flows through us. And there's one thing that distinguishes a person who's alive and a person who's passed on. And that is life. Life is movement. And that movement is extremely important. So whether we're dealing with a terminal illness or low mood, depression, anxiety, headache, if somehow we can facilitate and initiate movement, we can start healing. And usually that initiation of movement, it's a lot more powerful if it happens internally through the thought processes and the interpretations that we hold to be so true, and we hang on to them. And usually there is a dichotomy between reality and our perception, and we go back and forth through that mental gymnastic, and that's why we get drained. And that's why we get tired. We can't sleep well, or we get anxiety and we get restless. So the psychology of vision, it's gonna have that idea and the center and orbit around it, and that's what really healing is.